thinks I got a lot of love for him, and I hope it's mutual.
I'm sure he knew that.
How the hell you got a lot of love for this nigga if you coming out bashing this nigga? If you have a lot of love for this thing, like split ways, and you wouldn't have made this sort of negative filled video.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Ahmadjay back here with another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a video by JB and Fargo. The video is gonna be on the saddest job in streaming. Saddest job in streaming. Streaming's, I guess, fun to the streamer. So I guess I can only think about the cameraman because the recent drama going on with DDG's cameraman. Like, I said it before, DDG just needs to hire a person that just likes the do camera work, that just likes to, you know, basically be a cameraman, not wanting to be a content creator. Honestly, it's a double-edged sword too, because, you know, when, you know, they want to, they see them living the high life, and then after that they want to become content creators. So I can kind of get it from there, but like, he need to, I feel like he need to pick a nerd type of nigga, not no nigga like Johnny, not no nigga like the other guy, but like just a nerd that'll just keep to himself. And I feel like, I know you creating like a good employee type of thing. I seen a clip where he was saying he liked to hang out with the cameraman. I was like, stop trying to hang out with him, treat him like an employee. Maybe they won't keep you know, doing what they do. But let's get into it, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe.
Many of the people who watch streamers, mainly IRL ones, don't really have the cameraman on their mind, and for good reason. They didn't come to watch them. But they are one of the most important components to making any IRL stream or YouTube video digestible. Even if the creator is doing it themselves, the camera work still has to be somewhat solid. Bad camera work leads to the situation DDG is in right now, where he's going off about former cameramen and wages. This all goes back to Streaming University 26. In front of over tens of thousands of viewers, DDG ended up using 3 different cameramen, one being Kai Cenat for a brief segment. This all started when his cameraman couldn't keep up with his running, with DDG's chat calling him fat for breathing so hard. He started crying and going off on him.
Wait! That's one mistake right there, bro. You gotta pick a skinny cameraman. I know, you know, you try to give people shots, and, you know, if you're gonna be doing a lot of running, especially in Streaming University, a lot of wild shit going on, you gotta keep a, bro, you should have picked a, you should have picked a skinny cameraman, but you never know. It was probably late. It was probably like late notice, and he probably just found anybody real quick, and then just got him on there. But like, goddamn, that it really sucks they making fun of him, but like, I would see that as a wake-up call. I wouldn't cry or do anything. I'd be like, I gotta exercise.
Hey. Yeah, I heard that you were saying on last.
Oh shit.
Oh. What the fuck? Where's Ed? He quit, okay? He quit. And I ain't a quitter, and I'm not about to start streaming, bro. So stop that shit. Okay? I be interacting with y'all in the community, trying to fuck with y'all. Y'all keep calling me fat. We need Ed. Stop breathing. I'm carrying 50 pounds of shit. Fuck. We still have like 12 hours left of this shit. We have 12 hours left of this shit, bro. I'm thirsty. Oh.
Throughout the day, the chat was
This nigga really crying. I mean, I sort of feel bad for him, but like, you knew what you were getting into. You're gonna be getting into a cameraman job for a streamer. I mean, vice versa. The streamer pays a lot of money, bro. I see what they be giving their cameraman. You know, you just be giving them like bonuses sometimes. Seen a clip of Lacey. He gave his cameraman $5,000. But like, man, bro, I mean, you know what you were doing when you got into this job, bro. Don't just try to, I see a lot of people try to get a cameraman job just to be a streamer, bro, to be adjacent to them and try to build some connections. But like, the streamers are getting real smart, well, getting more smart with their cameramans now, because they need people that just want to be a cameraman. Honestly, they don't keep needing people that are just gonna keep quitting on a daily basis, like Like DDG, for example, got Johnny. He had Johnny, but then people always seen him. He seen himself as like a damn content creator.
Say that he's doing a bad job, and DDG told him to lock in so he can potentially be a millionaire like his old cameraman Johnny.
Nigga, lock in. Lock the fuck in.
Oh,
You know what happened to the last nigga
this
playing?
nigga for real crying.
One of them became a millionaire and one of them quit. I know you don't want that for yourself.
Wait, I'll take that.
Well, he didn't lock in and had to get schooled on the basics of what to do after he ruined
I'm sorry, that fake. That sounds so fake, bro. Come on now.
the potential clip.
Let me ask you this, and when you filming me, are you looking at me or are you looking at the camera? Me? Listen, that's all I need you to do, brother. Pay attention to me and just my eyes and my fingers. If I'm saying something and I'm pointing, that means I want you to look at that person. If I look at them, look at them. If I'm talking to somebody and they start talking, turn that bitch.
Nah, this gotta be embarrassing,
That's
especially
crazy.
after what happened earlier. You can obviously see DDG was pissed off. Like, content is everything to him. He basically lives and breathes content. This same cameraman will have to...
I'm sorry, if you're a cameraman, you can't be letting somebody else teach you how to cameraman. If you're a cameraman, you're supposed to like know all the angles. You're supposed to know everything about photography. You gotta study this shit. You gotta like envision the angles and everything, bro. You can't just sit up there just like get tutored by content creators that probably they know a lot about like it because they used to try to film and everything. They learned a lot from the cameramans and shit. But like this next thing right here, I think I've seen this clip.
get schooled again by Kai Cenat, taking a camera out of his hand and teaching him what to do.
It's a new cameraman. He got an ass. For real. You want me to record for you? No.
Can I see that backpack real quick? Let me see the backpack. Can I see it? Then we look at the camera. Because sometimes I can tell, and we not looking at the camera. So it's like, conversation happening, we gotta just pay it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You feel me? It's like that.
Kai did him dirty putting the camera on him though. He looked so fed up. So fed up that he quit after working less than a week for DDG. Benda Don and Dub would laugh at him and tell DDG to bring his last cameraman Ed back because he started streaming himself.
Bro, was it that bad? Was it that bad for him, bro? This nigga literally blocked DDG, bro. Like, was his experience that bad? I mean, you got paid, but like, you really for real wasn't doing a good job cameramaning, bro. You was slow. You was you was not filming right. You had other content creators like Kai Cenat fucking grabbing the camera and showing you how to film. Fucking crazy, bro. I don't think this nigga has a right to really be upset. I mean, I get it, it's hot, but from the standpoint, you gotta take a look at DDG. Like the streamers probably, you know, hot, like hot outside. Pretty sure it was hot as hell because it's summer. But like the complaining, but I mean, you would think DDG would be complaining.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message.
Lock me. Oh yeah, you done. He done, boy. I Ben knew he didn't like you though. Hey, what you think? I caught him over there by himself arguing with DD Chat in the speaker. And he was talking back to him. He's like, y'all shut the fuck up. And y'all called me fat. Wait, you won. No, and I was like, why are you doing that? And then at that point, I knew he was like, man, I'm straight on this shit. Yeah, you see, Ed done sparked up about 40 people in there. He said, man, I don't give a fuck. You better go get your nigga back. That's all.
After this cameraman quit, DDG got a replacement, one I'm guessing that lasted until recently, where he had to teach him what to do on stream as well.
Again?
Who is David? That nigga named David.
He was laughing, but I'm sure it gets annoying after a while telling someone what to do. But I'm
bro, all right, this nigga Deshae being extra is fine. No, but dead ass, bro. Like, they should keep having to tell you to get them angles, bro.
sure you already gave them the rundown already. Now, the cameraman that quit, whose name is Moda Media, will make a video discussing why he quit, saying that the work conditions weren't the best, speaking on the hot weather, bad Wi-Fi connection, and the fact that he got a lot of negativity.
But start off, Streaming University sucked. It was 92, 94 degree weather, humid as and the campus was huge, way bigger than last year. On top of that, Streaming University had crappy service, terrible Wi-Fi, not just DDGs, but other talents. Streams would go down. At one point, I couldn't reconnect back to the internet, I couldn't read the chat, and I couldn't send text messages myself. On top of the hot weather and the service, I was carrying 50 pounds of weight. Towards the 10-hour mark, I was dehydrated as my body started giving up on me. You know, when you're sweating so much and you're so dehydrated, you know, your shins give out.
I mean, wouldn't you just keep water on you or something, you know, while you're doing that? Or, you know, well, I mean, honestly, shit, that kind of work weird because, you know, you have to keep filming and you don't want water to get all over that, you know, that fucking 30,000 streamer backpack. But dead ass, I would dead ass think you would, you know, like try to keep, you know, get some water somewhere.
You get cramps. 13 hours in, I unintentionally started moving slow. 13 hours of just constantly holding the camera up like this. Camera operators are like at the bottom. You know, they treat us like at the bottom. Everything is our fault. I hear from a lot of other camera operators that I was talking to, they also cramped up. Body was giving out due to dehydration. You know, they needed to have a couple minutes to themselves to recharge, you know? All in all, you know, regardless of what may occur, assuming.
But they didn't complain like you. I didn't hear anything else from other or see any clips or news from any other like people at like streaming. Well, no, not cameramans from Streaming University that really complained. That's because they actually like the job and like the money.
University, it just didn't work out between me and him. It was mutual. No hard feelings. I got a lot of love for him and I hope it's mutual.
I'm sure he knew the type of job he was signing up for, seeing all these different streamers. Like, streams are chaotic and the salary that he was getting made enough sense.
How the hell you got a lot of love for this nigga if you coming out bashing this nigga? If you have a lot of love for this nigga, you would kept working. You'd like split ways and you wouldn't have made this sort of negative filled video. It's kind of crazy, bro.
For him to take the job in the first place, so I'm sure he understood what he was getting himself into. He then speaks to any aspiring cameraman who wants to work with streamers, comparing it to working for the mafia.
Be prepared to treat it like the mafia. Nothing comes before the mafia. Nothing comes before the talent.
Okay.
Your family, your mental, physical health, errands, what you have to do at the house. Talent comes first. You'll get a phone call at 1:30 that they need you at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and you are obligated to, you know, fulfill that. If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator, I suggest you have a strong program that goes well with physical, having a strong relationship with God or whoever you believe with spiritually. This job can really take a toll on you, especially when you're in the middle of the limelight with unintentionally. The haters and the trolls and the harassment can really get to your head, seriously. I'm grateful that, you know, I have a strong connection with God. I have a good, loving family back at home.
This is 100% facts. Your whole life basically revolves around the streamer you work for and their hours. It's long hours some days, and based on what I've seen online, some cameramen don't even get a lot of breaks. It's just the nature of the job. After hearing these comments and comments from Ed, DDG will go on a rant on stream saying that no cameraman will ever make close to as much or more money than a streamer that they're filming.
I mean, that is true. That is true. I know no cameraman is just going into it expecting somebody to, you know, give them a bag on the same like type of thing, type of level as a streamer, because the streamer is essentially the money. They making the money, bro. They're just the ones getting filmed. I mean, camera operators are really important because like, or else the streamer will go around with some sort of, you know, streamer selfie stick. But that's not how like the bigger streamers roll. They got cameramans. But like I was saying before I got into the other crap, yeah, they're not really that important money wise. Like, you can't go into it with that attitude.
Comparing them to McDonald's workers and saying the benefits of connection / traveling with him is worth more than the salary itself.
niggas will indirectly try to diss working for me. But niggas was so excited. Like, that should be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameraman paid. Tell me how much you was paid at this point, bro. Like, I don't give a no, let me put this in your brain. No cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming. When a McDonald's nigga, a nigga that's working at McDonald's, Checkers, In and Out, when they making them burgers, you think they think in their head, damn, bro, I don't want to make these burgers no more because the nigga that owned In and Out, the nigga that worked hard is to get to this point in his life to make this much money is making more than me. It's not fair. Oh, I made 20 burgers a day. I need more money. No, not what it is. Y'all trying to diss niggas, but it's like, y'all understand, bro. Like, niggas that work for me, bro, as a cameraman, you live a beautiful life. You travel the world, you meet the coolest people in the world. Like, every nigga that ever worked for me will tell you that. You can't say that you don't. Just because you ain't getting paid $100,000 or whatever the niggas expecting, that don't mean a nigga ain't spending damn near that much. Flying niggas across the world, putting niggas in nice hotels, Airbnbs, feeding niggas. Boy, I'm a
All right, yo, he got a real badass good point right there. Not as bad, but like he got a real good. I'll just turn to good. He got a real good ass point right there, bro. Like, dead ass, you paying double for a hotel. Hotels aren't cheap. And then, you know, when you're traveling, you pay for another ticket because, like, oh yeah, that's my cameraman, I'm gonna have to get him. And that's like another $100 or $200 because you're gonna have to get it in like the same, you know, class as you. And then there's just a whole bunch of expenses. I don't know if the meme about the cameraman not eating, I don't know if that goes for some streamers because it is weird. And last person that I seen do that was Ray Asian Boy, where I guess he didn't feed his cameraman, or the cameraman didn't get no fries or some bullshit. Yeah, but like that's a good ass point to bring up when you know you spending so much and at the same time you're still getting paid.
Great boss, I feed my cameraman, y'all. All this shit online where we be joking and shit like cameraman don't eat. If nigga, we go to Steak 48, you think I'm gonna tell my cameraman to go to In and Out? No, nigga, get a Wagyu. F it. I'm rich as hell. I'm not finna go above and beyond paying them off just because I'm making more money. It makes no sense. This is a business. That's not how businesses work. Just because you're an individual, it doesn't mean that I don't operate like a business.
Now, I see a lot of comments saying 2 to 3K a month when the rate that DDG was paying them was not disclosed at all. People are just running with a narrative from Twitter pages and comment bots. I agree with what DDG said as far as how much cameramen make relative to the streamer that they work with. People just don't like the analogy he used on top of the fake $3,000 number. No cameraman is ever gonna make as much as the talent that they film. Streamers are always gonna be the main. To prevent any potential problems in the future with people wanting to get paid their worth, instead of negotiating a set salary, it should be a percentage of revenue made per stream, and whatever way you want to calculate it or split it. Just pay people based on the time that they put the work in. DDG also says the job of a cameraman is easy, saying that these cameramen complain too much.
It's not the craziest job in the world. It's fucking simple. Hold the camera, make sure the battery's charged, travel the world, go out to the club with a nigga. We at the club, we see, you know, I'm a cool nigga. I'm not saying ain't gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we good. Like, this is what I tell every nigga that work for me. If you're tired, I'm 20 times more tired. I can't leave the camera. You hold it. You can zone out. As long as you get the angles, I don't give a f if you texting on your phone or not. I don't give a f what you doing. As long as you get the angles, you could be f***ing your girl. As long as you get the angles, it's cool. I'm not tripping. I don't give a f what you do. It's an easy job. You talking about it's hot. Duh, nigga, it's summertime. Too much complaining. Not enough angles.
The part about the job being easy.
Oh shit, that nigga said too much complaining, not enough angles. Hey, man. I mean, I don't know. That can go both ways because people got their own opinion about it, especially the cameraman and the streamer. Like, I get the argument because, you know, holding your hands up all day can be kind of fucking tired if you do it long enough. It's just like standing as a security guard. You think it's easy, but then, you know, hours, days, weeks, months go by and you're doing that, and it takes a fucking toll on your body no matter like what you get. And honestly, I can get hit from DDG's point of view also. He literally just said, you know, it's really easy. He has to stay on camera. He's 20 times more tired. He got more expenses and more stuff to handle. So I get that point of view right there too.
Easy varies from job to job, but it's definitely not manual labor, I'll tell you that. As far as the point about connections, traveling, food, and lodging being paid on top of the normal rate, I think that's 100% reasonable. I honestly don't think that's a bad deal at all. Whatever experience and relationships.
Yeah, I'm like a DDG fan. Enough. It wasn't enough, I guess, for him.
Throughout his online career, I'm sure DDG has had plenty of cameramen, but none stood out like Johnny and Ed. That's why they're mentioned so much. Johnny worked with DDG for a short time, but they got really close, even being featured in some of DDG's storylines. Sometime last year, he quit to pursue streaming, where he made over $500,000 in his first month, and is still pretty successful today.
Ain't no motherfucking, I know ain't no cameraman, bro. Ain't no pre-cameraman is making more money than Johnny. Johnny's the richest cameraman turned streamer there is.
Ed, on the other hand, worked on and off for DDG before eventually quitting recently to pursue clothing design and streaming. Like I mentioned earlier, both were paid pretty well. However, while streaming, Ed would constantly mention that the work that he was doing may not have been enough to fund his life outside of being a cameraman, and even mentions being an advocate for cameramen.
Depending how valuable you are will determine if you can even pass that or if you're just there. You might get benefits, you might get certain things, but when you work at any job, there's a maximum pay. When you go to college and you're figuring out what your passion is, you could go look up salary pay for the year for any job and it will tell you minimum, maximum. And at the end of the day, when I did this job, I think I've done it. I want to live. I want to be an advocate for cameramen. I think that's a good direction to go into. You know, a lot of cameramen
slave or something, like most of the internet thinks, but probably not paid to his liking based on his personal goals. There's situations like these, and there's situations like Lacey and his cameraman, where he pays him about $20K per month, and even gave him a $5,000 raise after seeing what other cameramen went through at Streamer U.
All these cameramen were holding cameras, holding probably 20 to 40 pounds of equipment in a backpack, and IRL walking around in 100-degree weather for 15 plus hours a day.
Nigga, real life, that's, he said 20K a month. That's a lot of fucking money, bro. So I get why his cameraman don't complain about shit or complain about, like, you know, Lacey being a solid ass nigga. Cause man, that expense could just, you know, put you toward a new house, you know, anything that you want, pay down your bills, bro. That shit will have you covered for months, bro. You can take care of your family on that shit. That's making more than some. No, that's more. That's making more than most like jobs nowadays. Way more.
And they also had, in my opinion, the worst sleeping and living conditions possible. Their beds literally looked like jail cells. Like they literally didn't have. So big shout out to all the cameramen that were there. None of Streamer U would be possible without the cameramen. Drew told me that on his phone he walked over 50 miles.
Jesus.
In the days we were at Streamer U, which means Drew walked over 2 marathons. So I don't know how that was because I was obviously rolling around, but big shout out to them and big shout out to Drew. I haven't told Drew this, but I'm going to be giving Drew $5,000 extra for cameramanning at Streamer U.
Cool. This whole thing just makes me think, like, I would never want to be a cameraman for a streamer, bro. It's long hours carrying heavy equipment. Sometimes you don't eat or take breaks for long stretches of time.
Yeah, honestly, I would not like that job either, bro. I'll probably lose my mind and, you know, my arms would be fucking hurting. Yeah, so I get the argument of all, like, you know, some cameramans, they don't want to do it. Yeah, and then, like, I mean, you making money, but like virtually kind of getting treated like a low tier slave, low key, because you just gotta sit there and just hold the camera. That's pretty much it. But damn, I don't know, but I feel like that other dude was just complaining a lot, bro. I feel like it should be a wake-up call, bro. You gotta lose some pounds, bro. And if you was like the reason why I think people like really kind of compare, like, and like always, like, you know, kind of go back to Johnny and that other dude as DDG's cameraman, because they join in on the joke. They don't get sensitive about the joke. They don't take what chat is saying literally. These are a bunch of probably kids or some random ass people on the internet, but like they literally get so fucking, he literally got so affected by that. You got to play into the joke. You can't just let them niggas get to you or dictate what you do. But honestly, I wouldn't want to be a cameraman either. Let me know what you guys think about this in the description. Well, not the description, the comments. Was he overreacting, or is this really weird, annoying job? But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Go check out JBM Fargo's original video. We are on the road to 900. Catch you guys in the next video.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?